Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. The Lens back again with another video. So today, I just want to talk about straight out of camera photos and JPEG. So what I did is that I didn't even go very far. I just went onto my rooftop and shot some photos with my Fuji X-T2. I shot with my custom picture profile. This one is a bit more different than the last one I talked about, where it was on my X-T1 and everything was on 0. So on this one, it's a little bit different because I have customized a few things just to make it personal. My nose reduction is on +1. My highlight tone is on -2. My shadow tone is on +2. My color is on +3. And my sharpness here is on -1. And I have kind of weak grained on to that. That's what you can see on my screen right now, and I'm actually recording the screen. I don't do this much or often, so what I'm doing is I'm recording the screen. I'm using OBS to be able to record the screen. I have Lightroom open. I've already kind of selected some of the photos that I want to show you guys how I'm editing. I'm not very used to Lightroom. I'm not going to say I have it. I pay for it, so why not use it for this video? And I always feel like Lightroom is really good when it comes to video like this, where it's not really like a portrait. Because when it comes to portrait, I edit mostly on Photoshop, and I'm not going to say I'm a wizard on Photoshop, but I'm pretty good at it because, yeah, I've been using Photoshop for over 7 years now. Lightroom, I like it as well when it comes to environmental stuff like this, where it's just like a few quick adjustments that I need to do. Yeah, so that's pretty much what we're gonna do now. So I have these two photos open here on my screen. As you can see, I have like a comparison view of the photo, and you can see the JPEG over here and the RAW over here. This is straight out of camera. The RAW, as you can see, nothing has been edited and anything like that. It's on classic Chrome. Good thing about using Fuji is you are able to navigate through like a lot of Fuji profiles, so you can see what it does to the photo. Classic Chrome, you have sort of pictures on classic Chrome. I think I just need to add all of these as my favorite so that they appear there. Pro Neg is also one of my favorite. Pro Neg standard, you have Provia over there. So the picture that's a reference is this one. You can Velvia, just boost the color a little too much, and I don't generally like using Velvia. Across is there, it's black and white. Across with a green filter, you have across with red filter, you have across with yellow filter. You have Monochrome, which is one of the oldest Fuji profile. Monochrome with green filter, profile, Monochrome with a yellow filter. And this one is one profile that I downloaded from Alice from 1 month, 2 cameras. So she does YouTube reviews about camera, and especially all the technology. And this one is based on a Sigma FP. I love this profile a lot. I'm not even gonna lie, I love it a lot because I just feel like it looks really, really cool. If I can show you a before and after. Before and after, so you can see for yourself how it looks like before and after. So there is the before. Let's just do this. So how does the color look there with this picture profile? If we go back to classic Chrome there, and if we go to 1 month 2 camera, just boost the color in a very pleasant way. It's not overly saturated or anything like that. So we'll go back to our comparison view between the JPEG. So this is what the JPEG looks like, and obviously with JPEG it looks already edited, and I don't really like it. That is one reason why I always shoot JPEG plus RAW, because it allows me. So for example, you can see the leaves here, they kind of are gone. So if I just maybe like put an auto adjustment here, my leaves are back. But obviously I want to see everything. I'm not going to be focused on that because that's not like the main subject of this photo. So probably just going to add a little bit of light, and the contrast I'll keep it there, but I want a bit more details to show, especially on these leaves here. So I am going to boost shadows. I've already boosted the shadow, so the highlight there, I'm gonna bring the highlight up a little bit and bring the white down. So as you can see what it does. But as you can see, it looks like there's quite a lot of haze in the photo. So I might just dehaze a little bit of it. And I think when you dehaze, it also adds contrast, and it kind of messes up with your colors as well. So my white balance, I want it to be a little bit warmer, especially just for that. Not too warm though, just a little bit there. And one trick that I do, especially when it comes to just removing color, then I can come to my color mixer here and just target the blue. I'll work on color. I prefer it like this. So the blue, just lower them a little bit. I can add the luminance. As you can see, there is quite a lot of it. I'll just lower the luminance of the blues. But I just need to avoid now having like this weird pattern there. It makes the tree stand out a little bit more. So there. And I can bring my blue. So as you can see, the blue is a little bit overbearing. So one thing that I do love about the new version of Photoshop, I think this was since last year, grading. So the blues are staying in here, if I'm not wrong. They are staying in my highlight. And as you can see, as I'm just moving them, they're already working. So blue is here. Complementary color of blue is orange, red. So if I add the orange there and just work around there, you can see already looking pretty cool. But I think I'm going to add a bit more, just a pinch of blue back so that the picture doesn't look monochromatic. And then bring the red a little bit over there. So the picture is not the best. It probably would have been good as well as a black and white photo, but no, not here. I'm gonna keep it as a color photo. Let's say if we remove this, what it does, I think I might just have put a little bit too much of orange there. Yeah, that's a little bit better than what I had here, because yeah, JPEG looks very flat. It doesn't look very interesting. I do prefer this much better because I want my color to pop as well on my photo. I'm not gonna work on the saturation. And there is this other photo that I also liked, this one. So there, this is also an amazing photo. This is the JPEG reference photo. You can see it literally the same photo, same name. And I already kind of edited this photo, and maybe just can I show you the before of the photo? Yeah, this is what the photo looks like before. So there you can see before and after. It looks a bit warmer though. Come back to my comparison view. I'm gonna bring it back to the cool tone that it had a little bit. It's a very simple photo, but I love it. I don't know why, but I just feel like this would be a nice wallpaper, for example. We still have a little bit of details in the sky here, so it's not all like bluish. On the JPEG, as you can see, it also looks good as a photo, but we have those grain effect that I did put there. Here I didn't put any grain, and it looks good. I like it. I added clarity as well. You can always lower clarity, especially if you want to emulate film. Some films are really good. I think Portra 400 is one of the film that's really good. Yeah, so what else? Which other photo can I work on? This one is actually an interesting one. So this is the JPEG. I'll put the JPEG here, and I'll keep the raw here, and you can see the difference. And on this, I think the simulation itself already looks very well. This photo looks nice only for the fact that we know it's a bird was here, but it's not in focus. So the tree is in focus, hiding the bird. I couldn't really hit focus, you know, the Fuji old sensor. So if I just put auto, as you can see, it brightens everything, and I kinda really don't like it. Everything is super bright, and it's not like you can really focus on this. as a black and white photo, it also looks really nice. I kind of like this photo a bit more in black and white, and this is the reason why I do actually really prefer editing raw, as it making you want to look at this, so which is really really good. And I love that and it's important to have raw as well. Obviously, if you want like quick delivery, you can literally easily send to your client, but raw, as you can see, especially for things like this, it's very 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 nice. And I like it because it gives you the flexibility to edit your photo like this. So if I was to edit a JPEG, I would have artifact, and this is the only reason why we shoot raw. And very very important. So this photo, I like it like this. I don't even think I will edit much more in it. I also took this other photo of this bird on the tree. I'll put the reference photo there on JPEG, and as you can see, especially the background's already kind of gone. So the background there is already kind of gone. Obviously, the all emphasis is on the bird. I don't like it like this. I'm probably gonna add a bit more contrast there. I also don't want the background there. Probably might add a gradient. Back on my develop tool. It's not the reference photo. Which one am I on? RAF. There. So I do like the background here, but I don't like how the bird is also completely in the dark there. So here, so what I'm gonna do, I might just come to my mask, and then mask, I'm just going to radial mask here. I'm going to add a bit more color here. Just less highlight. Come back to my general adjustments, lower. Coming back a little bit to here. Okay, this is my first mask. Probably just gonna make it a bit bigger. I'm going to lower the mask a little bit. There. Feathering. There we go. So coming back to my, I'll bring a little bit more lights there. Sharpness. Very close to this, but you just want the main subject to come out a little bit more. And I also always like putting some background. I can, as you can see, drop, and I'm probably going to add a little bit of split toning here. I like a little bit of this blue, and then here I'm going to add the opposite color. I have to split tone them a little bit more. There we go. Obviously do a bit of lens correction, but I don't think it's gonna be needed. As you can see, it's a pretty perfect lens, this Sigma lens. Maybe this last photo, this probably gonna show you why you need to shoot RAW, because on this photo, as you can see on the JPEG, I don't think I'll be able to recover a lot, but on the RAW, just press auto. You can see already it looks a million times better. I don't even have to do any stack. So you can see here how much highlights I can recover. So but if I was to, for example, do a JPEG, this is a JPEG photo, you can see how different the look. So I'll put the RAW here. This is the RAW photo, and this is the JPEG photo. Let's see, trying to recover the highlight. doesn't work as well. You can see here this artifact. You can just have more details here. And obviously, as I said, it's already JPEG, so it's kind of already edited in the photo. Just trying to see where this, yeah. So you can see for yourself in the raw photos how it looks, and then the JPEG how it looks. It's not really super flattering, and that's the reason why you should raw over JPEG. So go back to this photo here. So this one looks good, and the good thing is even if I bring overall exposure there, I recover there, and I can bring the clarity up a little bit. Looks very artifacty. I might denoise it because I think it's very noisy. I might just denoise it a bit. Details, yeah, noise reduction is in here. Denoise, it's loading enhanced data. This is the new AI tool. It's going to be as a new DNG. So then one thing that I really also like about this new AI tool from Photoshop, it's going to take 6 whole minutes to denoise this, but the good thing it's going to be doing it in the background, so I can still work. So we're going to have a new photo, because there's quite a lot of noise in this photo. There's quite a lot of noise in the photo. So you can also do it manually, but I think using it with AI is the best. I've used it for one shoot that I had. It was really good. It was super helpful. So it's creating a DNG photo in the background itself. But yeah, you can see I will never be able to get this JPEG to look like this. And this is the reason why you definitely need to be editing in RAW, or you need to be shooting in RAW. I guess it's the same thing with photo video as well, but yeah. Is it done creating my raw photo? No. So, but I will export the photos and then I'll put them in between thing. But luckily we have the screen so that you guys can see already what most of the photo will look like. If I want to export, just okay. Okay, so there is the original photo there. I'll put it there, and there is, I think, the enhanced one. Let's look at the difference. Wow, quite a huge difference. Yeah, I have to be honest. Looks different. Looks really cleaner than this. Those are 3 details. It's pretty much gone, but it's not too bad. Looks good though. Looks good. I think this is going to be quite a long video, to be honest. I'm going to keep it like this. Yeah, it's very raw. I don't think I'll be editing a lot of this photo. I'll just keep myself maybe in the screen. I don't use much of Lightroom, but I'm very pleased with what I'm seeing, especially when it comes to quick edit like this, because I was able to edit like 4 or 5 photos very quickly. And I'm pretty impressed, pleasantly impressed with this. I wish I could also edit this photo, but the subject matter is not just popping, so we'll keep it as it is. This one, didn't I export this? I exported. Yeah, I need to export this one as well. I love it. Let me export, because I'll keep this for. You don't need to edit all the photo. You don't need to literally edit all photo you take. You choose the best one for you. But I am super impressed with this AI noise reduction feature. Really good for photos that are super noisy. All right, guys, that's it for me for this video. This one is a bit more technical. I wish I could take you guys along for one photo shoot I'm doing. So I'll see you in the next video, and then peace out.